Welcome to the HawkFi tutorial and frequently asked questions. HawkFi is a high-frequency liquidity platform, and the goal is to help LPers earn more fees from fast and smart high-frequency automations that are not humanly possible. Today, we will address three of the most frequently asked questions about HawkFi while walking you through the end-to-end process of printing more fees with HawkFi. So the first question is, how to select tokens and pools to LP? Followed by what HawkFi strategy to use, and lastly, how to enter and exit LP positions. So let's start with the HawkFi screener. Basically, how do you discover trending tokens? This screener is heavily underrated because it already automatically sorts by top fee generating tokens and pools based on the last 30 minutes. Although you could toggle for higher time frames such as 1 hour or 24 hours, 30 minutes is the most popular and favorite because obviously you want to enter a pool that is generating the most fees. And the little alpha over here is that majority of tokens that rug would rug within the first few minutes or in less than half an hour or less than 1 hour. So if you use this as a natural filter and you have the intention to print multi-minute, multi-hour, or multi-day, especially with HawkFi's high-frequency liquidity strategies that boost your fee generation, it's okay to enter into pools that have launched for more than 30 minutes or 1 hour. And then another little alpha over here is that many people are confused which pools to enter. The good thing is you don't need to overanalyze, again, because HawkFi already sorts them by top fee generating pools. Basically, you could pick pools that are printing the most fees. When you click on the pools, you could go straight to the pool page with LP specific LP analytics, or you could copy the CA over here and go to other terminals like GMGN, search the CA, and then analyze more detailed analytics or insights over here. The alpha here is that many people have their own styles of analyzing or specific metrics that they like to focus on, but these are the three most important metrics to look at. First is the price action. Second is the volume, because if the objective is to print fees, you want to deposit into pools that are printing high volume. So for example, at the 1 minute, anything above, let's say 5K or maybe above 10K, depending on your risk return tolerance, is usually decent. But obviously, if it is much more than that, then that is a lot more attractive. But the third metric, which is even more important, is the total fees. So volume can be wash traded or faked, but fees cannot. So if you see good price action and high volume, but the fees are tiny, that is a negative signal, and you should avoid these tokens because that means a lot of wash trading is happening. So again, just to highlight, total fees is very important to track. Lastly, HawkFi's volume bot in the Discord, which we highly suggest you join, is also a very underrated alpha. Just to give you one example, in this channel where we have integrated the bot, the HawkFi volume bot found Banker at 300K market cap. And then I think the last alert recently was at 2.4 million. Yeah, there you go. Banker at 2.4 million, which means that that would have been an 8x, or let's say 700% gain if you had LP'd or traded the token. So yeah, do check out HawkFi's Discord, where people also like to share a lot of alpha on high frequency liquidity strategies and the bot. Next question, what HawkFi strategy to use? So over here on the bottom right, you could go straight to HawkFi docs. So highly suggest you guys to deep dive into this, but without going into the details, this is a very useful chart. This shows the token life cycle and the different types of strategies that you can use from HawkFi to print more compared to using static, passive, regular LP strategies. So as you can see, HawkFi helps you dominate fee generation across token life cycles during the initial pump, the initial dump, or during the sideways price action, and maybe when the token has good longevity and continues to trend upwards in the medium to long term. You also have suitable HawkFi strategies over here. We also have broken down the different strategies based on the different price actions and token regimes. And when you click on them, you could find out more about the strategies or how they work over here by seeing when is it best for, how it works, when is the best time to enter, and the relevant risk and how to mitigate them. Two of the most popular strategies that I'd like to highlight are these two: high frequency liquidity and precision curve. High frequency liquidity is good for tokens that have initially launched and is trending upwards. It is basically helping you turbo print fee generation in a very tight range while auto rebalancing in real time. And then precision curve is more of a wide range strategy, which most people are comfortable with. And the alpha here is straightforward. It helps you print 2 times more fees than the regular 69 bin spot position on Meteor DLMM. And this is suitable for across token life cycles, actually, across different regimes during the initial pump or during the dump and sideways price action. Sorry, I shouldn't say dump because no strategy could save you from a token that is consistently dumping. The keyword here is during token dips and corrections, because this is assuming that the token will recover once you enter. Don't worry about how advanced or complex these strategies are, because they are very easy to deploy with HawkFi presets. And that leads me to the last question on how to enter and exit LP positions. So let's say it's the banker pool. You simply just need to create position. Click create position. And then these are all the different presets that you saw in the docs earlier, which you could read through them, or you could just look at the summary over here and then instantly deploy. So for example, let's say precision curve, which is currently the most popular strategy. And let's say you want to do a sol side position. Let's say enter with 2 sol. There you go. Just click confirm. And you have deployed a HawkFi strategy with real-time liquidity reshaping that prints you 2 times more fees than a regular Meteora DLMM 69 bin spot position. There you go. And then if you want to close your position, you could close them here. The fees generated are here. This is the balance, and the PNL should load once fees start generating. The thing to highlight here is the recent trades. This is a real-time feed of trades in the pool, and this is useful because when volume is high, you want to know what type of volume is coming in. Is it mostly buys or mostly sells? If it is mostly buys, then that's good, because that means it's high volume and token price is most likely to go up. But if it is mostly sell orders and these are all red, that's not very good, because that means it's high volume, but then token might trend downwards and you might suffer from impermanent loss. Stay tuned in our socials and our next video, where we will talk more about how to customize automations, which is actually over here. You could click configure and you could customize the automations based on the preset that you already deployed. But there are lots of factors and considerations over here that could suit everybody's LP style. So that's why we will save it for a different video, because we can walk through all the different considerations on how to customize the automations and create your own presets, and eventually even share those presets.